when I start a video and have to spit. There's nothing I can do about that one. Well, I feel like a tubbo chubbo today. I only did like 200 sits. I needed to do my 2,000 sits. I didn't get a chance to yet because my sleep schedule was so bad. But Maestro is doing a legendary reaction video, and again, Trumpy Baba hosting Zelinsky, the Ukrainian president. I like to say dictator, or Kuklinski. So of course, they're in the Oval Office. Trumpy Baba is farming it up like no tomorrow, and Trumpy Baba is trying to create a peace deal between Putin and Kuklinski. And of course, Kuklinski is always a crybaby, whiny little bald mole rat. So he's always whining and crying and like a bald Italian baby. And Trumpy Baba's got to smooth it over between Kuklinski and Putin, because he obviously wants the killing to stop. I personally don't give a shit about if Ukrainians die or not. It doesn't matter to me at all. I care about Americans. But obviously, Trumpy Baba wants to do it because it'll make him the greatest peacemaker. And also, obviously, we want the war in Ukraine to stop, just for the fact that you don't want World War III to start, because you never know what could happen. So it's great if he gets the war stopped in that regard. So we're going to watch what happens. You can see Kuklinski changes behavior completely. This time he's wearing a suit. He's doing everything he can to make Trumpy Baba happy. And he wants to make sure Trumpy Baba is in a good mood, because when Trumpy Baba is not in a good mood to Kuklinski, things do not go well. So let's watch a little clip. This is them talking in the Oval Office.
We've had a lot of good discussions and a lot of good talks, and I think progress is being made, very, very substantial progress in many ways. We had a good meeting, as you know, just a short while ago with the president of Russia, and I think there's a possibility that something could come out of it, and today's meeting is very important. We have, I guess, the seven very powerful leaders from Europe, and we're going to be meeting with them right after this meeting, and thank you very much for being here.
Thanks so much.
The fakest smile.
If I can, first of all, thank you for invitation, and thank you very much for your efforts, personal efforts to stop killings and stop this war. Thank you.
Yeah, because the Trumpy Baba doesn't have to do this. He's doing it. He's doing it as like a side job. Like he doesn't have to mediate between them, but he's going to, because think about it. They're going to have to give him credit. If he gets this war to stop, they're going to even the liberal leftist scum of the earth, they're going to have to give him credit. Well, of course, they're still not going to, but it's going to be an insane achievement. And he's already got 6 other wars stopped.
And, using this opportunity, many thanks to your wife, First Lady of the United States. She sent a letter to Putin about our children, adopted children, and my wife, First Lady of Ukraine. She gave the letter. It's not to you, to your wife.
Trumpy Baba's not going to be happy about that. He said, I want it.
So we're saying this sensitive topic, yes, please. And thanks to our partners, and that you supported this format, that after our meeting with leaders who are around us, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Finland, EU, NATO, I mean all partners around Ukraine supporting us. Thanks to them, and thank you very much for the invitation.
Thank you very much for being here.
President Trump.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Dude,
Just
commercial evil.
Yes, Peter, go ahead.
Thank you, President Trump. So, President Zelinsky, you say in a post on X today, Russia must end this war.
Peter Ducey.
It itself started. President Trump, you say President Zelinsky of Ukraine can end the war with Russia almost immediately if he wants to. Which is it?
Yeah, I think that's true. I think we're going to have a meeting. I think we're going to, if everything works out well today, we'll
So the problem is Kuklinski wants to keep all the territory, wants to make sure Putin doesn't have any of the territory that they got. So that's going to be a big problem. But the Trumpy Baba seems to maybe always finds a solution, always is the best negotiator. So we'll see what happens. But Kuklinski is probably going to have to give in a little bit.
try that. And I think there will be a reasonable chance of ending the war when we do that.
And Is this the end of the road for American support for Ukraine? Is today's meeting deal or no deal?
It's never no deal or no deal with Trump.
Say that. It's never
Yeah.
the end of the road. People are being killed, and we want to stop that. So I would not say it's the end of the road. No, I think we have a good chance of doing it. It's been almost 4 years now that a lot of people were killed last week. A lot of people last week. I mean,
What is this video
people
quality?
Killed, but a lot of people last week, for whatever reason, a big number, a lot of soldiers, on both sides. And I know the president, I know myself, and I believe Vladimir Putin wants to see it ended.
And as you met with Putin on Friday, today you've got President Zelensky here. As you listen to Russia and Ukraine, which side has the better cards?
Well, I don't want to say that. I'm just here to be, look, this isn't my war. This is Joe Biden's war.
The thing is, he's really good at, like, he doesn't have to answer that question because he doesn't want to make either side. When you're trying to negotiate, you don't want to, like, say shit to your, like, the people you're trying to negotiate with, you know? You don't want to, like, talk bad about them or, like, so he's not going to say, like, you know how he said Kuklinski didn't have the cards before because Kuklinski was trying to take Trumpy Baba on the world stage. You do not try to do that, then he farms you. But in this situation, he's close to a deal, so he wants to kind of smooth it over with both sides at the same time. What would we do without the Trumpy Baba? But yeah, so the Trumpy Baba is doing a great job right now. Who knows what will happen, but I think he'll get the war ended. Let me know what you guys think of the Trumpy Baba. The thing is, Trumpy Baba has actually been doing an insanely good job. You see him every day doing something different with another country, and getting war stopped, putting tariffs on. They just made the biggest trade deal with the EU. So he's doing a great job. Let me know what you think of the Trumpy Baba's job. And with that, the Maestro never gives up.